Dobra, witam serdecznie, tym razem już na lotnisku Singapore Changi. No i my rozpoczynamy. Bateria. Procedura startu. APU. Pompa. Między, mikrofon. Bikony. Jedna. Druga. Mamy kontrolę. WSSS 123 700. WSSS. Jestem chyba na bramce 60 z tego co mi się wydaje. Tak, 60. Singapur. Niski Sierra. Gate 60. Foxtrot 60. O, nie mamy tableta. Musimy włączyć tablet. PNG setup. Equipment. Ale tablet jest. Mamy plan. Sprawdzimy paliwka, ile mamy? 105. Symulator nam pokazuje 105. Jeszcze weź na trasę. Dobra, no już sobie możemy zacząć
boarding requested.
request, ale się nic nie dzieje. No dobra, to trzeba będzie. Word complete. Zrobić. Dobra. Singapore radar. Good afternoon, Speedbird 12 Heavy, Boeing 777, stand 60. Request clients with information tango on board. Request clients IFR to London Heathrow. Nie odpowiada, więc spróbujemy CPDLC. WSSS. No i dostaliśmy.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted. Locking gear.
Checklistę szybko sobie sprawdzimy. Aksyjnie. Flight instrument jest. Check. Flight.
Zero, with information, go for board.
4137 Singapore radar, good afternoon, clip to Singapore, Tiboon 1 Alpha, arrival at 02 left.
Clear Singapore, T-Boon 1 Alpha, 02 left, Singapore 137.
4137, descent flight level 160.
Descent 160, Singapore 137.
Miałem problem z pilotem, bo niestety czasami się zdarza. Singapore radar, good afternoon, speedbird 12, stand Foxtrot 60, request push and start.
Good 12 Singapore radar, good afternoon, pushback approved, face south.
Pushback and start approved, face south, speedbird 12 heavy. Dobra, więc usuwamy. Checksy.
Release parking brakes, please.
Singapore 900, Singapore radar.
Push.
い rozpoczynam.
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1
Singapore 9000 Singapore radar.
Singapore 900, flight level 310.
Clear to start engines.
Singapore 9000, contact Jakarta radar 132.15. Any of your request for flight level 350.
Jakarta radar on 13215 and stand by for flight level 350 for Singapore 900. Singapore 137, if able, request direct VATSIM.
Singapore 137, proceed direct VATSIM.
Proceed direct VATSIM, Singapore 137, thank you.
And Singapore 446, parking for shop 56, protocol and start.
4446B, for short 56, pushback approved, face south.
Pushback per face sound, Singapore 446.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking the nose gear.
Silniki się uruchomione, ale włączam anti-ice. Tutaj anti-ice są auto, ok. Auto breki. Klapy na piątki.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Czekam aż nam pomacha. A nie, że chodzi. Tryb na 6.
Singapore 137, descend 7000 feet, QNH 1006.
Descend 7000, QNH 1006, Singapore 137.
Singapore 912, correction, Singapore 922, Tango 12, ready for departure.
922, surface wind 100 degrees 8 knots, climb 3000 feet, runway 02 center, clear for takeoff.
Climb 3000 feet, runway 02 center, clear for takeoff, Singapore 922.
Singapore radar, Singapore 392, heavy from stand alpha 2, requesting push and start.
Singapore 392, Bay Alpha 2, pushback approved, face west.
From alpha 2, push start approved facing west, Singapore 392.
Speedbird 12 heavy, request taxi.
Speedbird 12, taxi Romeo 5, Tango, boarding point Tango 12, runway 02 center.
Taxi via Romeo 5, Tango, holding point 1. Say again, Speedbird 12 heavy.
Speedbird 12, holding point Tango 12, runway 02 center.
Holding point Tango 12 center, Speedbird 12 heavy.
Singapore 446, request taxi.
Singapore 446, taxi Romeo 7.
Romeo 7, Romeo 5, Tango, Tango 12, 44 102 Singapore 446.
Coś sobie łatwiej. Tak, cabin ready. No, lekki ruch dzisiaj na Singapur.
Singapore 922 at the flight, convention.
Right, 110, climb 370, Singapore 922.
Singapore radar, hello, update 121 requesting airport clearance to Hong Kong, information Tango.
3121 Singapore radar, good afternoon, cleared to Hong Kong, Mersing 6 Alpha departure, squawk 0113.
Clear to Hong Kong via Mersing 6 Alpha departure, squawking 0113, update 121.
Dół. Prawo. Okay.
Singapore radar, Singapore 392, heavy requesting taxi.
Singapore 392, taxi Victor 7, Whiskey, boarding point Whiskey 9er, runway 02 left.
Taxi via Victor 7, Whiskey and Whiskey 9 to 02 left for Singapore 392.
Singapore 922, proceed direct GURES.
Direct Guru, Singapore 922.
Singapore 137, descend 3,000 feet.
Descend 3000, Singapore 137. Singapore 714 ready for departure.
Singapore 714, surface wind 100 degrees, 8 knots, climb 3,000 feet, runway 02 center, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, climb 3000, runway 02 center, Singapore 714.
Singapore 137, proceed direct Samco.
Proceed direct Samco, Singapore 137.
No i dobra, i wjeżdżamy na pas. No u nas jest godzina.
Singapore radar, Singapore 392, holding
12
Whiskey
do
9,
prawie.
02
To
left.
jest chyba 18.
About 392 minute, runway 02 left.
Landing up 02 left, Singapore 392.
Papa 137, turn left heading 050, clear ILS approach runway 02 left.
Left 050, clear ILS 02 left, Singapore 137.
Papa 714, identified, climb flight level 240.
Climb 240, Singapore 714.
For 392, surface wind 100 degrees 8 knots.
Clear for takeoff 02 left and we'll climb to 3,000 feet on departure, Singapore 392.
Can we get the climb for Singapore 714 again?
Singapore 714, climb flight level 240.
Roger 240, Singapore 714.
Singapore radar, leading 70.
Chin 70.
Leading 70, right. We're just leaving for Mirage.
Chin 70, monitor advisory 122 decimal degree.
Roger 122, 8 leading 70. Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
Three. Keep 12, surface wind 100 degrees 8 knots, climb 3,000 feet, runway 02 center, clear for takeoff.
Runway 02 center, clear for takeoff, clap 3000 feet, speedbird 1 to heavy.
Singapore 392 identified, climb flight level 230.
Climb level 230, Singapore 392.
Singapore 137, established localizer ILS 02 left.
Singapore 137, roger, surface wind 100 degrees 8 knots, runway 02 left, clear to land.
02 left, clear to land, Singapore 137.
Okej, dobra, dostaliśmy pozwolenie na start z pasa 02 center. Ustawiamy się na pasie.
Papa 446, line up runway 02 center.
Left runway 02 center, Singapore 446.
Day 121 at the beam for push and start.
City 121 Bay, Golf 19er, push back approved, face east.
Face is day 11. 901 but the control for
Singapore 919 Roger, clear to Singapore, Hato 2 Alpha arrival, runway 02 left.
Clear to Singapore via Carto to Alpha arrival runway 02 left. Singapore 919.
Singapore 446 surface wind 10 degrees.
Take up runway 02 center, climb 3000, Singapore 446.
Bit 12 identified, climb to level 240.
Climb flight level 240, speedbird 12.
Singapore radar, Singapore 122, very good evening. Your information uniform requesting ATC clearance to Lumpur asphalt.
4122 Singapore radar, good evening. Clear to Kuala Lumpur, Masbo 3 Alpha departure, squawk 0111.
Clear to Kuala Lumpur by Masbo 3 Alpha departure, squawking 0111, Singapore 122.
Singapore 122, back correct. Singapore 446 identified, contact level 230.
Contact level 230, Singapore 446.
Singapore 714, climb flight level 280.
Climb flight level 280, Singapore 714.
Tam jeszcze powoli zlecimy.
Okay, 121 at this taxi.
Okay, 121, taxi uniform 1. Uniform 12, putting point Tango 12, runway 02 center.
Taxi uniform 1, uniform 12, holding point Tango 12 for runway 02 center. Okay, 121.
Quebec 12, proceed direct ECMET.
Direct ECMET, speedbird 12.
Singapore 446, weather deviations required, request heading 025.
Singapore 446, turn left heading 0, fly heading 025 and report clear weather.
Heading 025, Singapore 446.
Singapore radar, Singapore 910, level 400, squawking 0120.
Singapore 910, Singapore radar, maintain flight level 400.
Again, level 400, Singapore 910.
Singapore 137, turn right whiskey.
Right, whiskey, Singapore 137. Singapore 446,
Singapore
for the right, heading 300. Correction 030.
Singapore 910, from CPDRC above Nuri.
Roger, maintaining CPDRC watch, Singapore 910.
Singapore 446 again.
Request for the right, heading 030, Singapore 446.
Singapore 446, turn right heading 030.
Heading 030, Singapore 446.
Singapore radar, hello, Singapore 955, have a flight level 360 with you.
Singapore 955, Singapore radar, good evening. Check to Singapore, VPOF 2 Alpha arrival, runway 02 left.
Sorry, Povo 2 Alpha Bravo, runway 02 left, Singapore 955.
Singapore 446, clear weather, request left turn.
446, Roger, proceed direct, Victor Mike Romeo.
Left turn tracking direct to Victor Mount Romeo, Singapore 446.
Singapore 955, when ready, descend flight level 320.
Variety, question variety, descent flight level 320, Singapore 955.
No i dobra, przekroczyliśmy 10 000 stóp.
Singapore 137, Bay Foxtrot 50, taxi Whiskey, Romeo, Romeo 7.
Bay Foxtrot 50, via Whiskey, Romeo, Romeo 7, Bay Foxtrot 50, Singapore 137, good day.
Singapore 9022, contact Jakarta radar 132.15.
132.15, Singapore 922, good day.
Good day. Singapore 714, contact Lumpur radar 132.8.
132.8, Singapore 714, thank you.
To zaraz tam się pojawi. Ciśnienie 8, standard. Pierwsza 41, czyli o drugiej w nocy do wylądowania. To jeszcze chwilę.
Singapore Center, hello. Spring Alright for a finder, request Alpha to Lumpur.
Spring 489, Singapore radar, good evening, check to Kuala Lumpur. Must go 3 Alpha departure, squawk 0141.
Spring 489er, clear to Lumpur. Runway 02 center. Mike Alpha Shower Bravo 3 Alpha departure, squawk 0141.
Spring 489, read back correct.
Okay, 121 ready for departure, 02 center.
Okay, 121, surface wind 100 degrees 8 knots.
Clear takeoff, time to 3000, 121.
Singapore 955, descend flight level 160.
Descent flight level 160, Singapore 955.
Singapore 446, climb flight level 280.
Climb level 280, Singapore 446.
Singapore 122, requesting push and start.
Singapore 122, Bay Delta 49, push back approve, face south.
Face south, Singapore 122.
Singapore Tower, Spring 489er, I'm ready, request push.
Spring 489, Bay Golf 14, push back approve, face south.
Roger, push back, face south, Spring 489er.
No i wznosimy się. Trochę radio, trzeba radio posłuchać. No zaraz pewnie mi powie, że jedziemy w Kuala Lumpur. Jest powie, że nas będzie kres.
They want to go passing 2000.
They want to identify some kind of
Dlatego nie lubię.
Speedbird 12, contact Lumpur radar 132.8, good day.
Contact Lumpur radar 132, decimal 80, good day, Speedbird 12. Kuala Lumpur radar, good afternoon, Speedbird 12 heavy with you, flight, climb to flight level 240, inbound Arossa.
Speedbird 12, Lumpur radar, climb flight level 320, proceed direct Victor India Hotel.
Climb to flight level 320, direct Victor India Hotel, Speedbird 12 heavy.
Singapore 4208, proceed direct Roosevelt.
Direct Roosevelt, Singapore 4208.
Lumpur, good afternoon, Singapore 446, approaching 50280.
Singapore 446, Lumpur radar, climb flight level 360 initially.
360, Singapore 446, thank you.
Droga przed nami. Co przeszło 12 godzin? 13? Także życzę wszystkim miłego dnia. No zobaczymy, jak będzie, być może połączę się, jak będę lądował w Londynie. Chyba, że chcecie, zostawcie komentarz, to jeszcze mogę zrobić kiedyś całą relację. Ale to mówię, jak będziecie chcieli. Życzę miłego dnia i do usłyszenia dla wszystkich. U nas jest godzina 21.